Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun. Um, what do you call it? Hong Kong, where we are encountering another Shadowrun team. The keycard's worthless. Would you mind if I held on to it? Might come in handy. Opti considers this for a long moment, then tosses you the keycard. Sure, it's not doing us any good. Consider it a peace offering. I don't want to interrupt, but we still have a big problem. We're both here for the laser. What now? Duncan waves a dismissive hand towards Bull and Opti. Listen, we can argue about this all day, but KU will closing in on us any second now. I say we all go out together and sort this out in calmer seas. Right, that works for us. Listen, what's your way out? We were going to rappel over to the Federated Boeing building next door, but with all the racket, well, I think we'll probably get shot off the line. We're taking the elevator shaft to a collapsed MTR station. I didn't even know that was there. Should have done better legwork before we got here. Bull reloads his pistol, snapping it back into the holster with a loud click. We'll follow. More guns couldn't hurt you, right? You'll lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Suddenly there's a blare of alarms and red lights click on overhead as an accompaniment to the noise. You also hear a sudden hissing sound, rather like the tire deflating, and with that sound comes an acrid odor hanging heavy in the air. They're gassing us. Look, over there, it's coming out of that vent. If my deck wasn't fried, I'd be able to jack in and stop it. I hope you brought a deck or some drones. If you haven't, we've got to get out of here fast. Okay. Optional shut-off gas. Okay. Go over here. We do have... Okay. End. Confirm. I was wondering about those. End. Come on, bring me into the shadows, into the matrix. Thank you. Gas valve control 1. This place is empty because I've already... Yep. Already stripped its defenses. Okay. And last one. Done. Okay. You guys are just milling about. Oh dear. And Iz is off on her own. Okay. Knight Errant Rigger. Captain. Enforcer. Rigger! White out front, thank you. Here we go. There's a mage. You missed. Okay. Gas. Good. Nice. That's a lot of stun. Watch the gas, watch the gas. Okay, the gas seems to be handled for now. Let's take out that mage in the back. There we go. That was wonderful. Nice. Here goes Opti, casting acid, and here comes the adept. Guns are no match for my fists. Go here. Overwatch. 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 Here comes more people. Where are they? Run over there, please, Is. Swiping the keycard across the slot, the safe lets out a beep and the light flashes green. As the door swings open, the contents are revealed: a stack of chips and a plexiglass cube containing a tangle of drone parts. With a death grab, you scoop up the goods. Okay. Stay on Overwatch. Interesting abilities. I'm gonna have to figure that out with my adept. I haven't been using the spells too much. Oh, hello. There's an adept. Okay. There's a mage. There's a guard. There was an adept too, but I don't see him. There you are. Okay, laser prototype. I'm wondering... Where's... Okay. Over here. There's is. Hightail it. Well, thank you for that. Target neutralized. You almost neutralized me. Ow. Ow. Fine. Oh, we had to recontrol because we went out of combat for a little bit. Okay. Hmm. Try that again. Oh, nice miss. I'm going to be using my adept does swords. You just stunned your own person! Holy crud, how do you guys make a living? We still don't have the answer to getting into here. That's not quite an optional. Didn't it? Oh, there it goes. Well, it's going to die anyway. He's going to die anyway. Keypad awaits your input. Plant financial data. Guan Yu. Zheng Yi. Where am I missing files? Cancel. Okay. It's a 5-digit code. Let's go look at this real quick. Search recent messages. All information contained herein is considered secret. Okay. Olympics canceled. Can't stinking believe it, Young. After spending all that time and money tracking down tickets to the 2060 Neo-Tokyo Olympics, the OIC's canceled them entirely. Some crap about not having enough participants. I guess a ton of countries pulled out in protest over Japan's treatment of metahumans and the way they've handled their holdings in California. Yes, California holds territory in North America in Shadowrun. I mean, yeah, I'm all for equality, but the Olympics, that's about brotherly love, the spirit of cooperation, and the unity of mankind. I can't imagine anyone using them for such transparently political purposes. It breaks my heart. Can you put these reports on my desk? Zia, I was hoping to take a look at your power output test data sometime soon. I'm going to be in and out of the office all day, so just let yourself in and put them On my desk, the code is 98144. Go back. Finally. Okay, did not look at that before. 98144. There's a barely audible click and the door unlocks. They're asking, wait, we already got all the things we need, right? Why are we doing all this? Looking for extra pay data, actually. Plant financial data. After a few moments, the data chip's light flashes green, indicating the data has been uploaded. Ares Asia Holdings wishes you a productive day. Project records. Security briefing. Last week, knight-errant officers responsible for the security of this facility received several reports of suspicious activity in the public area of the building. Last Tuesday, security footage shows a troll approximately 20 to 28 years of age entering the public mezzanine areas of the building. The subject was seen attempting to gain access to restricted areas. The subject exited the facility before knight-errant could intercept and question him. Reports from Ares citizenry indicates the subject was talking about research labs working on directed energy weapons. Several hours later, the subject was seen re-entering the building from a side uniform wearing a custodial uniform. Knight-errant guards attempted to detain the subject, but during their arrest attempt, both guards were severely injured. Any employer or resident should contact security immediately if they see this troll. Do not attempt to detain him or interact with him in any way. The subject is considered highly dangerous. Dr. Taylor, it's come to our brief attention that you have not been treating this threat with the seriousness we believe it deserves. Please remember that the safety of your person and your research is not solely your concern. A strike against you is a strike against all of Ares macro technology. When engaging in off-site entertainment from now on, we would request that you travel with a group. Thank you. Security briefing. Yeah, we already did that. Okay. I've had to change the emitter and focusing array in our latest MP4 redline prototype. Prior to this, we were using the same emitter array as the MP Laser 3. Since it's a proven design, unfortunately that array is too large to continue using at this point. And there's legacy software that we need to update. The largest problem is that the outer lens is 3 millimeters too large for our new housing. In light of that, I've commissioned 20 new focusing arrays. They're being manufactured in Detroit, but should arrive next week at the latest. The fabrication technique is the same type that we acquired from Zeiss last year. It should give us superior beam coherence even in the high dust and fog situations. Prior emitter research. I've been going back through the files from Ares Arms research on the original MP laser. A lot of the work was done by Dr. Elliot Mills Fargo. Unfortunately, Mills Fargo was dead. From what I can gather, his son killed him during a drunken argument. What's curious is that most of the research files have been heavily redacted. It's all very curious. It's almost as if Ares Arms doesn't want anyone to know anything about the initial research. It's very curious, given that we're all supposed to be working toward the same thing, aren't we? From what I can gather, Mills Fargo had a radically different design philosophy than Hardingham and I. Most of Mills Fargo's notes indicate he was primarily interested in purely vector soliton fiber lasers, rather than our own dye-doped matrix technology. From what I understand, you say that a lot, from what I understand. That's also the basis for Winter Systems' own attempts at man-portable laser solution. I can't find any evidence on how they would have developed that technology without access to Mills Fargo's work, though curious. Project records. Red line, prototype directory active, authorized users only. Security, okay, we already did this. Email. You killjoy. Hardingham, I cannot believe you. Did you tattle on me tonight, errant, saying I'd blown off the security brief and ran to go drink alone? Shh. I'm a senior researcher, not a bloody prisoner. If I decide to go have a drink of my own, that's my business. Besides, Central and Admiralty are both crawling with police at any hour. They're AAA secure, for God's sake. Pub time. Listen, H, I really do hear what you're saying about security, and I promise I'm not taking it lightly. I was thinking we could hit up the pawn after meeting tomorrow. I've got 8 or so takers from the lab, and Knight-errant promised to join us, to loan us a low-profile bodyguard to make sure nothing goes awry. How's that sound to you? Door code. They changed your door code while you were out on vacation. The chips got a little fried when someone forgot to close the shutters in the laser lab when they were testing one of the new emitters. It's 23847. Interesting. Project 2231. One of the researchers downstairs hit me up in a meeting about supporting something called Project 2231. It's headquartered in Algonquin, Manitou Council, some godforsaken black site called Complex number 68G. I guess it has something to do with that debacle in Chicago. Research is to cleaning up the CEZ and whatnot. I thought it'd be nice if we could give them a hand and just lend them a prototype or the specs, let them test the laser out there. Go back. Log out. And what was that? Shut off gas. We did that. Mission items. 23847. So let's see what's over here. Two, 3, 8, 4, 7. Barely audible click, the door unlocks. Okay. Project records. Power outputs. Preliminary reports aren't good. We can miniaturize the aperture and emission array from the MP Laser 3. It's definitely possible to get down to a handheld size, but that's never been a problem. Energy density is the core concern. Our batteries just aren't up to snuff if we shrink them down to pistol size. Without the MP Laser 3's battery pack, we'll be lucky if we ever find a way to break 6 or 7 shots. It's a terrible problem, and one the boys over in materials science have been dragging their feet on. I've been checking into using some of the new dual-phase batteries, but the cost seems prohibitive. I've made a note to Director Hui, asking if we could get some help from Ares Arms Europe. The Firelance research teams made a great deal of headway using staged graphene capacitors. Maybe there's something we could learn from them. Security briefing. Last week, Knight Errant off... Oh, this is the same. Dr. Hardingham is orbiting... Okay, drone integration. Things proceed apace. Assuming a standard medium drone like the Inquisitor or Rover 9230 models, the drone provides sufficient power to enable the prototype effectively unlimited bursts, though there's a 30-second charge time if the capacitors are drained rapidly. The small size of the emitter lens also means that the prototype can be mounted modularly or internally as the program platform dictates. For smaller drone sizes, the output is more restricted but still valuable. Charge times increase to between 2 and 5 minutes, assuming standard battery power. This does unfortunately reduce the drone's loiter time. Each shot reduces the loiter time by approximately 2.5 minutes, more than enough for sustained engagement. But something we'll want to keep an eye on. I believe we can increase efficiency in these cases by including a supercooling medium, liquid nitrogen or the like, to reduce the heat pump's draw from the power systems. Maybe something like we worked out for the Sentinel P series bursts. Okay. Email. You killjoy. Taylor, I don't think you're taking this security breach seriously enough. A bloody troll tried to waltz into the building not just once, but twice. He beat up some of the bully boys downstairs, and he's definitely after our work. And you want to waltz off to the pub like nothing's happened. At least go in a group, man. Cheating bastard. Listen, I don't know how you managed to beat me in the last game, but I know you're cheating. All the data checks out. But I can't believe your aim's suddenly gotten so much better than mine. When I find out what hack you cooked up, you're going to owe me 50 new yen. Either that or your characters are all going to be wearing bright green lined costumes from now on. Leaking vent. Dr. Taylor, we appreciate your concern about the threat neutralization system leaking from your office air vent. Your safety and the safety of the lab are our topmost priorities. Until we can get maintenance to inspect the valve, you can access the security control for Vent 3 via the Matrix. The blocker ICE code is quartz. Oh! Apparently there are blocker codes that you can type in. Cortex freeze. Should any further leaks occur, please contact us again. Lovely. I kind of wish I knew that was the thing. Okay, Taylor, if you've got 8 people and a bodyguard together for a pint or two after we have our meeting, I'm game. Sorry about being so testy earlier. I just don't relish the idea of being beaten to a bloody pulp by some trog with an interest in my research. And go back. Do nothing. There was no pay data there. Okay. It was interesting stuff, though. Where is the exit? Ah, it's over here. The elevator drawers refuse to open. Some kind of manual lock engaged. A blinking alert message reads, "Elevator in transit. The doors will unlock once elevator passes floor 27. Looks like you won't be able to pry them open for a minute or two. Better hunker down." Guess what? We have a fight coming. I think also it is time for a new video. So talk to you in the next video. See you in a moment.